The Port of Hamburg, gateway to the world, is connected with leading global trade centers by the services operated by more than 100 container shipping companies. It serves a traffic hub for worldwide flow of goods, as a large distribution and logistics center for Europe. Turnover for recent years shows substantial increases. Further growth can only be attained within the existing port infrastructure if more and more containers are moved at ever shorter intervals. In the cargo handling process are involved terminals, ship owners and ship brokers, forwarders, carriers for hinterland services such as truck, rail, feeder and inland waterway shipping companies, as well as various authorities, for example, customs and the waterways police. Their operational steps work together like cogs in a machine. Every step is precisely planned and coordinated with those preceding and following it. A high degree of transparency, thanks to data transmission ahead of the transport to all those involved, is the foundation for long-term planning and effective processes. DAKOSY's port community system is what facilitates this for the Port of Hamburg. Aided by intelligent logistics software, all parties, totaling more than 2,000 companies and authorities, coordinate their transport processes. This makes the Port of Hamburg a cargo hub that is competitive worldwide. Transport-relevant data of all kinds, port orders, bills of lading, manifests, instructions, official replies, transport orders and of course status information for every party concerned in a shipment are electronically exchanged, or procedures that previously called for masses of paperwork and a lot of time. Let's take a look at an import process starting in the Port of Hong Kong. The Sophia Express is in port there, receiving containers, most of which are to be offloaded in the Port of Hamburg. The ship may still be far away, yet a mass of data is already flowing via DAKOSY. The ship owners send off their manifests, automatically triggering notifications to the authorities. Among these is the ICS notification. Goods being imported into Europe must already be electronically filed with customs 24 hours before loading at the port of departure. Parallel to the manifest, the forwarders dispatch their instructions. These supply information on what will happen to the container once it has been unloaded, or which mode of transport will then be used. This information is especially valuable for the terminal. It enables yard planners to take into account if collection will be by truck, rail, feeder or inland waterway craft. Before the ship's arrival, all data, including the order and the manifest, essential for handling in the port, has already reached DAKOSY. This is then systematically distributed to the companies and public authorities involved. A paper-based exchange of data of the kind required to the unloading of thousands of containers would involve far too much effort. As soon as the Sophia Express reaches the Deutsche Bucht, the ship's current position is continually relayed to all the parties involved. The ship has arrived in the Port of Hamburg. With its moored and discharged messages, DAKOSY announces that offloading of the vessel has commenced. At DAKOSY, the LEDs start to blink. Each step for the process shows the color-coded current status, visible for all. For example, if waterways police order an inspection, then it will glow red until the container is released and the status light turns green. The waterways police conduct checks directly at the terminals. Thanks to the electronic notification of hazardous goods, the dangerous cargo is already checked on screen and any containers filtered out that are to be inspected. Similarly, before the ship arrives, customs checks the papers for all goods on board. Its checks are also conducted at the terminals or in the container scrutiny unit. Containers are taken to the ladder by truck and moved through the X-ray tunnel for elimination on a conveyor system. Additional authorities are often involved, for example the veterinary and the import offices. All shipments of products from third countries that contain animal substances, as well as some vegetable-based foods, are examined. Every check can delay onward transport. With all authorities transmitting status data to DAKOSY, however, those involved learn at an early stage that an examination is happening and when this will be completed. In addition, trucking companies receive the latest information, for example, when a container can be collected from the terminal. In exchange, the terminal is notified about the truck's precise routing plan, along with its registration number and planned time of collection, which can then proceed quickly and smoothly. Rail companies also receive prior notifications of shipments and status reports via DAKOSY. The containers are assembled on various trains. It is therefore essential that any changes of plan, even if affecting just one container, be notified as soon as possible. Feeder and inland waterway shipping companies can secure similar advantages through data transmitted by DAKOSY. As soon as hinterland transport has been completed and the container delivered to the consignee, all parties are informed of the completion of the import process. DAKOSY, the port community system, networks all companies and authorities in the Port of Hamburg, ensuring the utmost transparency along the transport chain, facilitating trouble-free and efficient import and export processes. To ensure that the Port of Hamburg will remain attractive and internationally competitive in future, the platform is continually being upgraded to meet current requirements and extended by new and innovative logistics systems. DAKOSY, the port community system.